Dungeon Masters, remember, be kind to yourself. For the most part, I think Dungeon Masters really focus so much on their players' experience and that their players are enjoying everything that they sometimes forget to just check in on themselves. You're gonna mess up and that's okay. Remember, it's your world and you can retcon things. Or provide clarification on something in the future. That's what recaps are for. The nature of D&D as a game is very chaotic. No pun intended. Your players are gonna do something and you're gonna be like, roll for it. As an example, we played one of my campaigns yesterday and it was a lot of fun. They're currently at a point in the campaign where they're kind of going along doing these like pseudo side quests that kind of trickle in like who the big bad is and like who's really behind all the goings on. The party was going and checking out this one thing, and thanks to some stupendous rolls, they knew exactly what was going on. So there were 2 or 3 sessions worth of lore that just got dumped on them. And to make matters worse, it was kind of at the point where we were starting to wrap up a little bit. Because one of our players had to work the next morning, wake up. You know what I'm talking about. You're a Dungeon Master, you get it. So anyway, I tried to get out as much information as I possible in a reasonable amount of time, and I think my players kind of get the gist of it. Now, my players had fun, and that's the most important part of everything. But I walked away from that session just kind of like, damn it. Kind of feeling bad about myself a little bit. Did I make things more complicated than they needed to be? Did I get the information out correctly? But then I kind of stepped back and I thought about it. I was like, you know what? Like, look, these things happen. That's just the way Dungeons & Dragons goes sometimes, especially as a newer Dungeon Master like myself. But as I mentioned earlier in this video, that's what recaps are for. Beginning of every session, we do a recap of what happened because we only play once a month. And the recap is a perfect opportunity to go back, check for clarification, and explain anything. It's a real chance to provide clarity. If there are 2 things going on that didn't seemingly add up like right out of the gate, use the time between your 2 sessions to kind of piece those things together and think about how you can articulate how 2 things are connected or 3 things or however it is. So remember, be kind to yourself. We're here to have fun. That's the point of this. We create this stuff so our players can go enjoy themselves within it, and then we can kind of just see what they do. That's the fun of it all. So remember, be kind to yourself. Be awesome to yourself. Remember, we're here to have fun. And your players appreciate you.